So what's up guys, Jack here, and in this video we have a really cool car that I'm glad to finally see that we have it in Forza Motorsport. This is the Ligier JS P3. This car is kind of like a little baby Le Mans prototype, which it's meant to do. They do have a support race at Le Mans, but they don't race in the big one. This is for teams and drivers to really learn their craft before moving up into that LMP2 class, and then eventually moving up into the LMP1, which is now the hypercar class. Many of the teams that are running hypercars right now have moved up from running the LMP2 cars, and if you look back at their history, they probably also ran some LMP3s. So it's very cool to see this car get added in, because it's going to be a lot easier to drive than the hypercars in the game, the LMP1s and the LMP2s in this game, because this car's a lot slower. It is still very tricky to drive. In real life, they actually did not run with ABS or traction control, which is why this car was seen as a bit of a meme when most of the yellow flags that came out, especially in IMSA, were pretty much due to LMP3 cars. So this car had a spec engine. There were multiple different people who made the chassis, but the spec engine was provided by Nissan. It was the VK50 engine, and it ran 420 horsepower. So the engine wasn't really too stressed. It was meant to keep running costs low, running this bigger, more lump of an engine than running a lower or smaller engine with more horsepower, higher revving. So to avoid situations where you're constantly having to have high builds, this car was made to be a cost-capped little baby prototype, essentially very similar to the rules, besides the carbon monocoque, to what the original Daytona prototype rules were, just to keep things very cheap for all the teams and drivers. So Ligier was the most dominant in this era. Norma ended up showing up with an LMP3 car towards the end of the regulations for these cars, and they tended to be the better car, especially on tracks with higher top speed. But overall, the Ligier dominated in numbers, and it's really cool to see this car finally added. So to celebrate this car finally getting added, there's a glitch where you can see we're driving it right now. With that glitch, I'm going to be hosting a race on Friday night with this LMP3 car. It's obviously going to be a spec tune, so no one's going to be able to tune the car or anything. But we're also going to have it as a multi-class race on Brands Hatch. So we're going to add in the Ginettas. I am not a fan of the way the Ginetta drives in the Forza GT hopper. We are going to run it at its meant-to-be build. The Ginetta's meant to be a certain speed, and right now it is definitely way too fast for that. In the Forza GT, you're driving faster than the car was ever meant to. So we're going to move that and keep it at the base PI, and we're going to have one of the best tuners in the game make a spec tune for this car that everyone's going to use. So if you're interested in doing a multi-class race with the LMP3 and the Ginetta, go ahead and join the Discord, and you can hop right in and enjoy the fun. So enjoy the rest of the video. This was taken from a live stream that I did on Monday night. We always do at 7 p.m. Eastern, oval racing on Mondays, if that also interests you. So thank you guys. Please watch the rest of the video. If you do watch the rest of the video, leave a like at the end. It does help with, growing these. And what I really want to do with these videos is kind of grow the private racing community. And if you're interested in private races, please hop in the Discord. We also have links to other Discords and leagues. So that, I bid you adieu.
Oh my god. Sorry, Stevie. Dude, check the cockpit view. It's really usable in this car.
It's a car.
Yeah.
That A-pillar, it was like most of the right-hand side, but it wasn't even for a right-hander. You literally
Yeah, you just gotta guess. Oh. Three, 2, 1, go. Go, Thor. Go, Stevie. I'll put you to victory, Stevie. It's terrible, what? Let's do a mandatory pit stop, boys, so we can see what. Check out all of Brand's hatch. Stevie, race into the pits on this lap. We're all racing into the pits. Try. Soft tires. We'll see how fast these things really go on softs. Oh my god! It slowed down wicked fast. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Racing into the pits.
Oh. Oh man, this really is slow.
Yeah, Grimmy, you ain't lying. I guess because they have to always give you that custom
Dude,
setting.
your cars are literally on top of each other on my screen. Sorry, I clicked that.
Wait, it's still on. Look at he's on top. He's on top. Corey, you're on top. You are on top.
That's gonna be like. I look like this is
Wait, what? Oh, Stevie and I were inside of the cars together for a second. Hey, it's good to know our pit crew members are all the same, Stevie. Alright, let's go get him, let's go get him. Go ahead, guys. No, we're coming for you,
Yeah, I don't need to slow down. I'm really slow enough. Oh! I think it was lag, but yeah.
Huh?
Like, you literally moved left, and then you're in the middle of the track, like, half a second
Pacific
later.
Ocean. What did the Pacific Ocean do to you? Oh, you know, fair enough. Yeah, it wasn't Pacific enough. I mean, it feels like the other prototypes in the game. Just a slower version.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because this thing was notoriously easy to spin out in real life.
Yeah, that's right.
How far down a Forza lobby do you think the average gentleman driver is? Where, like, when you look, there's normally like 2 or 3 people who are pretty quick in the lobby. Then there's a couple people who are like 2 seconds off of that, the mid-pack, and then all the potatoes. Oh, I just drove straight off the track. I'm just gonna drive in cockpit view the rest of the race. No, that pillar is nice. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Oh, this thing is awful in right-handers. Never mind. It's great in left-handers.
Why? Because you can actually see.
Yeah. In these cars, you can't see anything on the banking in front of you at Daytona. That's really That's really the trippy part.
Sure, that should be like getting rich shit. It should have 430. It's at 420. It's about right. Depending on which series you ran it in, that's about right. I believe in IMSA it ran 430. Because of Daytona, they had they even took like the rear wicker off these things on the back because they were so much slower than the GT cars on the straights. The first time they tested them, they only hit like 176 or something, I think. The helicopter's knocking some dust off the track. That's annoying. Watch that be like that, and the trees are the only things they've updated for this track. I feel like they have changed the curbs though. The curbs do feel different. I mean, I respect this track, but I don't love it. I respect it. I would rather have Donington.